Welcome to the weekly edition of Housing Headlines brought to you by InstaMortgage. In this week's headlines, we will look at the Fall 2024 Housing Market Ranking done by Wall Street Journal and Realtor.com. Up next, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, announces $12 million to support affordable housing and homeownership. Lastly, we will look at how mortgage rates fared this week. Hi, I am Rachel. I am the AI spokesperson at InstaMortgage. The Wall Street Journal and Realtor.com ranked 200 U.S. housing markets based on their housing affordability and whether their local economies offered a low cost of living without sacrificing amenities. Using a variety of buyer-friendly metrics, their goal was to find markets attractive for both cost-conscious homebuyers and rental property investors. Here are the top 10 metros for the fall of 2024. Next up, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development has allocated $12 million to expand affordable housing and homeownership for low-income Americans, especially in rural and underserved areas. This funding, part of HUD's Self-Help Homeownership Opportunity Program, SHOP, will support land purchases, infrastructure improvements, and the development of new homes to make homeownership attainable. Nonprofit organizations eligible for SHOP can apply and must leverage additional funds to assist low-income families in securing below-market homes. Coming to our last piece of news today, mortgage rates moved moderately higher today, and while that leaves the average 30-year fixed rate only slightly higher than it was on Tuesday morning, it's also the highest rate in almost exactly 4 months. The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 7.09%, which is up 0.07% from last week. The 30-year FHA rate was 6.61%, while the 30-year VA rate was 6.62%, which is up 0.07% from last week's average. The 15-year fixed rate averaged 6.48%, which is down 0.02% from last week's average. And that rounds up the weekly edition of Housing News brought to you by InstaMortgage. If you or someone you know are looking to buy, sell, or refinance, we would love to talk to them.